What's up, YouTube? This is KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon White version. Now, in the last episode, we had got up to where we chose our starter. And again, you're going to want to be resetting the game over and over until you get that nature that you want that best suits your needs of where you want to raise your Pokemon to be. Or get that female nature, which is about 12%, so that you can breed as much as you want to get as many natures as you want later. So anyway, let's start off and see if I get it this time. And I promise I won't make you watch this as many times as it took me to actually get the nature I want. I will get it this time. So here we go, Bianca and her Snivy. So usually you're going to have the male character just because it's close to 90% that you're going to get it. So anyway, I'm going to go for my 2 tail whips, just what I like to do, 2 tail whips and 2 attacks. So there's my second tail whip, got -2 in defense, and go for my tackle. So, good. If it doesn't do at least half after 2 tail whips, you could almost reset right there because you know it's going to be a shitty nature. But what? Got a freaking crit, you bitch! Oh my god! So anyway, as you can see right there, it is possible to lose that first match. Is this going to be just bad karma for the whole rest of the game that I actually lost this time around? I don't know, but that tackle did quite a bit, so I am at least positive that I am getting a plus attack nature in this one, just based on the damage that it did. So let's see, Tren, are we going to be able to come through on this one? God, what a lousy trainer I am. I lost in the first battle because of a crit. Ugh. So go for my 2 tail whips, lower that defense by 2, and then my 2 tackles. Now, Oshawott is the only starter I hadn't played with yet, but it's pretty cool. It can learn the move Sword Dance, which raises your attack by 2 stages, and then also a priority move, Aqua Jet, which is also stab. So it seemed pretty interesting to me. I might try that in a later time running through this game. So anyway, I'm not able to raise up to level 6 yet from experience, but let's see. Alright, I'll come downstairs in a minute, Bianca. Don't worry. I know I can't leave a lady waiting. But let's see. Do I get it? Do I get it? Yes! I got Adamant Nature. That's what I wanted. Plus attack in the red and the blue minus special attack. Perfect! I can finally move on. Now, if you want to get really nitty-gritty about it, see where it says good endurance? That does mean something and talks about the IVs. I don't want to restart the game 1,000 times to get it perfect. So that's good enough. I'm going to save. I encourage you to do the same once you get the nature you want or the female. Now let's move on. Oh, my room was such a mess. I can't believe that. And what a nice mom. She is willing to let us just run off and have fun while she cleans up. My God. So, yeah, hi, Mom. I don't want to talk too long. Thank you for healing me up. And I want to be on my way. She gives us the X-Transceiver, which is going to be kind of a ghetto iPhone, I guess, with the video chat. Oh, what the hell is that? Flying butt monkeys. It's kind of interesting depending on, I'm not sure if it's the time of day or if it's the season, but you can have different Pokemon flying out in the beginning. Thank you for bowing to me, miss. And, yeah, let's go say hi to her dad. What nonsense! How could my daughter blah 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 blah? Okay. Hey baby, what's up? Alright, so let's move on. And again, this is Nuvema Town. And let's go to Professor Juniper's. It's the house at the upper left. Go right in and let's move on with the storyline. So here, Juniper's lab, very interesting, and here we're going to get our Pokedex, which is very nice, so we can keep track of all the good Pokemon that we meet along the way, and as usual, the professor is going to make us do all their work for him and not pay us anything. Right here, I'm going to name my Tepig. I decided to go with Bacon, just thought it was kind of funny. Crispy Pig, yeah, Bacon, okay. so maybe it's only funny to me. But anyway, alright, so nickname Bacon, and yes, let's move on. Pokedex, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, they talk so much when I just want to play the goddamn game. Okay, 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 Professor. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, and we get our Pokedex. Alright, excellent. Let's move on. Alright, thank you. And can we finish now? No, more freaking dialogue. God. I'm going to be skipping through a lot of the dialogue pretty quick. Right there, I get my town map. Very, very useful. So you can know where to go. And know what's in each town when you're searching for stuff and can't remember, which happens to me all the time. And I do apologize right now. The music's kind of skippy, but I think it's worthwhile playing in double speed. The game just moves so slowly, otherwise I would probably commit suicide before playing it that way. But anyway, Route 1, and we're on the route system, and it's starting at 1 again. Maybe it's because it's a brand new generation. We're going to start fresh with 1. And again, more dialogue. Oh my god, can we just play the goddamn game? So right here, she's going to bring out, what is it, Minico? Minicho? I don't know what the fuck it is, but he's pretty cute. And also, interesting poke. A new one, it's going to learn the ability Technician is one of its possible abilities, which is a very cool move. We'll talk more about that later, but I will try and catch a, I'm going to call him Charmeleon, later in the game. So, okay, we know how to catch a goddamn Pokemon. You throw the ball, it goes in the ball. I got it. Excellent. Alright, thanks lady. She was holding your balls for you, and she's going to give them back. Alright, so can we get on with the game, guys? Alright. It's pretty cool. I like how they have all these new graphics, the leaves flying around. And the seasons, at the start of every month, it will be a new season. Right now it is autumn. And, yeah, cool. So can we move on? I'm going to save the game, so if something happens, I will not have to go through all that dialogue again. Oh my god. So, let's go! I didn't quite make it through. Oh, what a cute Pokemon. A Lillipup. So, why the hell not? Let's catch it. Looks just like my girlfriend's dog, a little Yorkie. And is a normal type poke. Gonna knock it down? No, you will always have a better chance of being able to catch the poke if you knock it down as low as you can, ideally into the red. And then also if you're able to get a status on the poke, such as Paralyze, Poison, Sleep, it will bring up your chances of catching the guy. So anyway, we've got our cute little doggy, and I'm going to name him, I'm not very creative, I'm just going to go with Max, because that sounds like a dog name to me. So, Lillipup. Yes, god damn. Okay, how long does it take? You're such an idiot, DMAC. How long does it take to name Max? Alright, so let's move on now. I believe the only two Pokemon that are in these areas are the Lillipups and or these little chipmunk guys. What are they? The Hat Rats. And both normal type. Now, the good thing about these guys is you will want to, if you're going for an attack, you want to raise your attack as much as possible. Each Pokemon, when you battle it, if you battle it and defeat it, it's going to give you a, it's called a EV, or an effort value. Now, depending on which Pokemon you fight, you're going to get different effort values. So, the Lillipup and the Patrats both give you an attack stat, one extra attack stat, so to speak. I'll talk again more about EVing. But if you battle just the Lillipups and the Patrats over and over again, since I'm going for physical attack, it is going to help me to better raise my Pokemon and make him much stronger in that attack. So, blah, blah, blah. I'll talk more about that later. And we have both a Patrat and a Lillipup. I'm going to name him Dale, like Chip and Dale. I don't know. Again, my creative yet uncreative names. Let's see how long it takes me to name the goddamn thing this time. Herpity derp. Alright, so let's move on. I wanted to catch 2 just so I could outdo Bianca. She only catches 1. 3, you exceeded me by 1! Her. Ooh, my ghetto iPhone is ringing. Hi, Professor! And there, as you can see, kind of new, neat phone calls and games. I don't know, a lot of games nowadays have phone calls and stuff. It's kind of annoying, actually. But, alright, and here we have our first Poke Center, and I do like, in this game, the Poke Center and the store is combined into one, so you don't have to freaking run to 2 different ones. Plus, as you see up on top, the trade-in and Wi-Fi, you don't have to go to a separate screen to go there, so it cuts down on loading time. So, very good job. And right there, I'm going to talk to the nurse person-y thing and basically heal my Pokemon, get all my moves that I used up back, and everything. There's my PC, that's where you can store your Pokemon. You probably already know all this stuff, but yeah. And here's the store where I can buy first pretty much just potions and Pokeballs and crap like that. So, alright, yes, I like balls too. Maybe you could hold mine sometime. Alright, so I'm going to save again so I do not have to redo that dialogue ever again, because I hate long dialogue in this game. And now, there's something going on in the plaza. You will have your first kind of big character storyline battle. So I want to raise my Pokemon a little bit since I didn't get to level up my Tepig before losing that first battle against Bianca. Maybe I just let her win because, you know, she's a girl. I'm trying to get some later. I want to make a good impression. Who knows? So anyway, again, these are ideal guys to fight for me so that I can get better stats in my attack. And you can see right there, every time you level up, it's going to go. Now, each time, I think how it works, each time you battle a guy and get 1 EV, it takes a total of 4 EVs to raise the stat by 1 level, I believe. Now, that's not going to show up right away. That's once it reaches level 100. But along the way, you will see a substantial increase in that stat if you do properly EV train. So again, you don't really have a choice anyway, since it's only attack stat pokes that you'll get for EVs, but I'm also trying to get my experience up. And that's going to be pretty much for the rest of this video what I'm going to be doing. Now also, I haven't decided yet, while I'm training my pokes, a lot of Let's Players will cut out the scenes when they're leveling up their pokes. I want to record that every time just in case I run across a shiny poke or something like that. But anyway, I just learned Ember. Cool. I finally got a Stab, which is same type attack move. It's a fire move, and I am a fire type poke. So that is cool, and unfortunately it is a special attack move. What is it, Ember. With a chance of burning, but it's still Stab, and at these lowest stats, at this lower level, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be a move I get rid of later anyway. And to look at my other 2 pokes, I got Careful in both, kind of crappy, but whatever. I'm not going to really use those. And, yeah, their abilities. Keen Eye prevents other Pokemon from lowering accuracy, and Vital Spirit, which I think is what doesn't let them fall asleep. Anyway, just going to keep on training here, and I think I'm going to try and get up to either level 8 or 10 before I want to move on to that next battle. And anyway, getting back to the training, what I was thinking of doing would be kind of interesting, because it's kind of hard for me sometimes to decide what stuff to talk about and when. Whenever I'm having these training videos right here, I was thinking I could kind of do a question and answer thing. And just have you guys leave in the description different questions that you have about the game, about, you know, something I may have talked about that I wasn't clear enough to you about. And also, if you have any personal questions you want to ask about me, that's perfectly fine. And then what I can do is, during those videos, just in the background like this, have myself leveling up and training, and when there's something important, I'll point it out. And otherwise, just sort of go over your different questions and stuff that you might have, and also just talk about different stuff, maybe updates of the game, what's going on. There's a lot of new things in this. There's a whole new thing called Dream World, where you're able to get really, really cool and beneficial new abilities for your Pokemon. And also, like I said, I want to do some breeding videos on how to properly breed. There's a lot of new mechanics for that help you to manipulate what Pokemon you will get. And again, this is a very intense and intricate game. You would never think from Pokemon. But anyway, I am going to end off this episode, I believe, and start off the next with what's going on in the town center. So I'm just going to heal up. And I'm going to wish you all farewell. I will see you in the next episode. And guys, if you're interested in seeing Wi-Fi battles and so forth, make sure to come check out my personal YouTube channel. That's up to this point. Primarily, all that I did was competitive Wi-Fi battles, so you can learn a lot there. I do have 5th gen battles there, and also make sure to subscribe to NinBuzz, because they are oh so awesome to have let me do this Let's Play here. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, and peace out.